A fierce wind swept across the desolate valley, stirring clouds of dust that clung to the sun-scorched bones scattered across the earth. The silence was unbearable, an ancient stillness that spoke of defeat, despair, and forgotten hope. Ezekiel stood at the edge of the valley, his heart pounding as the voice of the Lord thundered within him. "Son of man, can these bones live?" He looked upon the endless field of skeletons, ribs cracked and skulls half buried in dust, and whispered, trembling, "O Lord God, you alone know." The wind grew stronger, howling like the cry of lost souls, and the voice came again, commanding him to prophesy. His words trembled in the air, echoing into the emptiness. "O dry bones, hear the word of the Lord." For a moment, there was only silence. Then came the sound, a faint rattling that grew into a deafening clatter as bones shifted, rolling and snapping together, forming skeletons across the barren ground. Ezekiel fell to his knees, eyes wide as sinews stretched over them, flesh formed, and pale skin wrapped around what had once been lifeless. But still, there was no breath. The valley now teemed with silent, motionless bodies, a sea of flesh without spirit. Then the voice spoke once more, low and commanding. "Prophesy to the breath, Son of man. Say to the wind, Come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live." Ezekiel lifted his hands to the heavens, crying out as the wind roared down from every direction. Breath entered the lifeless forms, and suddenly the stillness shattered. Eyes opened, chests rose. The army of the living stood before him, their gaze fierce and unbroken. What was once death had become life, and through the wind the whisper came, "I will put my spirit within you, and you shall live." The valley of dry bones was no more. It was now a valley of resurrection and divine promise.